to exhibitors and participants, this is the most impressive time Ghana is performing at WTM. The Chief Executive Officer of Ghana Tourism Authority, I'd like to find out from you your observation about this year's WTM in London.
Without doubt, I mean, you took the sail out of my wind. Indeed, you have said it all. WTM London, without doubt, one of the biggest upmarket events happening across the world. We have the WTM South Africa, which is also getting close to this one. We have ITB, but obviously this year has been very, very impressive. If you look at the attendance, where Africa is, where the rest of the world are. I mean, if you look at the setting, if you look at the placement of the various countries, I mean, you can tell that this is an improvement over the previous one. And to talk about Ghana on its own, this is the first time that we have had a lot of our stakeholders coming to participate in this. We're looking at, engaging them the more. They're bringing them from the hotels, from the restaurants, from travel agencies, from the airlines, and so on. We're looking at bringing all of them together to try and together market what we have in Ghana. And for the first time in several years, we have been able to achieve this. There is room for improvement, but then we can also tap ourselves in the back and say that yes, we have been able to do it. Indeed, we've had quite a lot of interactions with the stakeholders in the industry players, and so on. A lot of business is going on, trying to project what Ghana has. I mean, comparatively, if you want to be fair, I can confidently say, and it's not as if I'm coming from Ghana and that's why I'm talking that way, but I can confidently say that, look, Ghana has a lot more than most of these are, country friends that we know. Indeed, they may also have something, but then we have a lot more to project. And so you'd agree with me that we need to do a lot of marketing to try and unearth what we have. And that's exactly what we're trying to do. 9 years ago, as you rightly stated, we started something with CNN. Indeed, it's capital intensive. You need to look for the money to try and get it done. But then you also agree with me that once it is done, it projects you, because cable news network across the world, everybody knows, is a very, very wide platform. And for you to even run, let's say, a 60-second ad on it, it's a plus to you. And so we negotiated, and then thankfully by next year we're going to have something to do with CNN. I was indeed looking at establishing ourselves in the various stadiums as far as the EPL is also concerned, where right at the edges of the touch, where they call the ball has gone to touch, so that we are throwing. They have this advertising blocks, where your adverts are rolled. It's a maximum of about 10 seconds, but the impact that it is, because it's not just the people at the stadium, but the wider viewership across the world, millions and millions of people walking tough marches, and then your advert is placed there. The projection that it gives, it's going to give you. So, all these notwithstanding, we know that definitely we will hit the market. Once people come to you, they want to learn more. We're looking at establishing the single window platform, where once you log onto it, it takes you everywhere you want to go. It does not matter if at the click of the button, right from the comfort of your own home, your office, wherever, even your phone. You can surf through and get to know everything that Ghana is doing. And you see, tourism is tourism. Education, whatever. They say that even filth is tourism, because elsewhere people project filth, and then people want to go and see the kind of filth that is there, and people pay money to airlines, pay money to hotels, pay money to eateries, and so on. So there's a lot to project. We have heritage, we have too much to sleep over it. So indeed, WTM is an opener. We're coming to project Ghana as much as we can, market Ghana as much as we can, and it is my hope that subsequently industry players, from the private sector, will also be participating to make sure that in our own small way we can all sell Ghana, collectively. And so I must say that yes, it's been quite impressive so far, and we're hoping that at the end of the third day, today is Monday, the very beginning, at the end of the third day, which is Wednesday, of course, after the Ghana Day, where we're also going to project delicacies as far as Ghana is concerned. Definitely, tongues will be wagging. A lot more will be on the lips of people, and the people will get to know much more than they know about Ghana already.
Well, talking about projecting and marketing Ghana, I can see